So, a bunch of rappers and other celebrities have been clowning Floyd Mayweather after he got into a fight with famous YouTuber Jake Paul on May 6th at a press conference at Hard Rock Stadium in Florida.
Something I should have seen a long time ago.
See, Floyd will face Jake's older brother, Logan Paul, in a boxing match on June 6th at that very same place. And while promoting the match, a big old scuffle broke out, y'all. 50 Cent was one of the people who clowned Floyd, and the rapper got a lot of laughs for it. Plus, mixed martial artist Conor McGregor sent a shot at the boxer as well. If you haven't seen it already, the fight looked like a brawl on a reality show, with a bunch of shoving, cursing, and threats flying all over the place. And instead of Floyd and Jake beating each other up like they probably wanted to, they got beat up on social media, especially Floyd. Let's put it like this. If people's word on social media were like punches, Floyd's face would be swollen like a balloon. But what did Fifth and the Irish fighter have to say in their post? We'll talk about that later. But first, let's get into that crazy fight between Floyd and Jake at the promo event. It all started when Jake and Floyd were in each other's faces and began talking tough to each other, Floyd called Jake and Logan fake fighters, which obviously angered Jake, so he snatched Floyd's hat off. "Got your hat," said Jake. And straight chaos broke out after that, because Floyd went after him, and so did his security team. "Don't ever disrespect me," Floyd yelled at Jake, and the craziness went on for a few minutes after that. Then, at the end of the fight, Floyd continued to threaten and curse at Jake, and things kinda ended from there. So tell us, how would you react if someone snatched your hat off like that? That was kinda disrespectful. Now, as for 50, there's a couple of reasons he would clown Floyd, right? I mean, for one, he noticed how different the boxer looked during the fight, and two, the rapper has been beefing with him since 2012. In a tweet that year, Floyd called 50 a male boxing groupie and said he was no longer selling albums. Then on video, 50 brought up the rumor that Floyd can't read all that well.
Challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket of ice, man.
Obviously, the two still haven't settled their beef, and it doesn't look like they'll be hanging out anytime soon. Then there's Conor, who also has reason to diss Floyd because they faced each other in a 2017 boxing match that Conor lost big time. Plus, before they squared off in the ring, Floyd and Conor talked a lot of smack to each other, with Conor saying that Floyd needs him to stay relevant. But why would Conor say that since Floyd is already super famous? Who knows? Anyway, Floyd eventually shot back by giving the idea that Conor was scared to fight him. Okay, now, it's time to reveal what Conor, 50, and other celebrities said about Floyd after he fought Jake Paul. As far as 50, he clowned Floyd's appearance during the scuffle because the boxer's hair looked kinda crazy after Jake snatched his hat off. "What WTF going on with the champ's head?" wrote the G-Unit boss next to a photo of Floyd trying to get at Jake. 50 also had something to say about Floyd's beard, which the boxer just started rocking recently, and many of the rapper's followers reacted in the comments. It was only a matter of time before Fifth got this big, and boy, he ain't let us down. One person wrote while adding 3 laughing emojis. 50 cold as ice, LOL, someone else wrote. Meanwhile, Conor made fun of Floyd because it didn't seem that Jake wanted to fight, but Floyd kept going after him. "The kid curled up, didn't fight once, and Floyd is still running around acting like the tough guy," wrote the Irish fighter on Instagram. Plus, Conor said the fight was embarrassing, and he also dissed Floyd for agreeing to box Logan on June 6th, because Logan is kind of a new fighter, and Floyd, whose record is 50-0, has been boxing professionally since 1996. Pro to pro is embarrassing. Oh wait, pro to pro, it's embarrassing, Conor wrote about Floyd boxing Logan. "He'll not scratch 10 million for this fight, and he knows it." Conor deleted his message soon after, but plenty of people responded to it since his post got over 1 million likes in pretty much no time at all. On top of that, Charlemagne the God clowned Floyd by posting the same photo that 50 did and said it looked like Floyd was fighting in a 1965 racial protest. Plus, Georgia rapper Rich the Kid and Ray J poked fun at the Floyd-Jake fight by acting it out on video, which people seemed to love. "I'm crying," wrote someone in the comments of that clip. Even boxing legend Mike Tyson spoke about the brawl when he was asked who would win in the ring between Floyd and Jake. The way Mike sees it, Jake won't last for a minute. He's gonna get beat up pretty bad, said the former heavyweight champ while talking at TMZ Sports. And of course, Logan said something about the fight too and got a little sarcastic. Press conference went well, he wrote next to a photo of Floyd trying to get at Jake. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, one person wrote under Logan's post. Floyd looking 70 years old in that picture, wrote someone else. And while people made fun of the fight video, many also questioned if it was real or if it was all just to promote the June 6th fight. Either way, it doesn't seem like the video helped Floyd's image because he's often seen looking fly in pricey outfits or seen driving around in fancy whips. And on top of that, he isn't really seen losing his cool, so the video has him looking extremely different. What's y'all's opinion? Was the fight between Floyd and Jake real? And do you think it ruined Floyd's image? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, keep it risky.